Good morning and hello. We are Box News.
I'm Deborah.
And I'm Glenn.
And you're watching Box News with Deborah
and Glenn. Alright, so we're going to start off our wonderful morning by talking about supply and demand, market structures, banking, investing, and, you guessed it, my citizens of America, saving.
Elasticity is the degree to which things change in response to price.
And elasticity of demand is the measure of consumer sensitivity.
The demand for necessities is inelastic, meaning the consumer does not respond to the change in price.
Elasticity of supply is a measure of the sensitivity of producers to change in price.
Speaking of supply and demand, let's go to some eyewitness accounts of supply and demand with Vladimir.
Yes!
Good evening. Today I am here with someone who has witnessed the changes of the consumer activity in the flesh. What are your thoughts on your experiences? Thank you so much. I'm Vladimir, and this is Vladimir. Back to you, Deborah and Glenn.
Now for some insider information on market structures.
In perfect competition, products are similar. There is a large number of producers and consumers. Entry is easy, and there is no control over prices.
In a monopoly, there is only one producer. Products are unique, entry is difficult, and there is substantial control over prices.
In an
oligopoly,
there are few producers, products are similar, entry is difficult, and there's some control over prices.
Riveting. In a monopolistic competition, there are many producers, differentiated products, few barriers of entry, and some control over prices.
The desk is wet.
Thank you for choosing Box News. We'll be right back after these few messages.
Do you need more money? Are you tired of your savings sitting under your mattress and losing value due to inflation? Try investing. You'll see your money start to multiply in no time. You could leave your money in a savings account, but the interest rates would only be a fraction of the price of what you would make through the right investments. One option is U.S. Treasury securities. These are the safest because they are backed by the government. Although these investments are less risky, the interest rates aren't as high. If you're looking for a little more revenue, try corporate bonds. Although the interest rate is taxable and risk is higher, you'll be making heaps more money than U.S. Treasury securities. Or, if you're really looking for a high reward, invest in high-yield bonds. Organizations issue these bonds because they do not qualify for investment-grade ratings and have to offer higher interest rates to attract investors. So this system is high risk, high reward. Through investments, you don't have to keep your money under your mattress anymore. You'll be way ahead of the inflation rate and watch your bank account rise.
Breaking news! If you divide 72 by the annual rate of return on the investment, the answer will be the number of years the investment takes to double.
Yeah.
And now, the weather.
Economic forecasting is the process of making predictions about the economy, but that's not what we're talking about today. We're here to talk about supply and demand curves. A supply curve shows the relationship between the price and quantity of the supply of a product. Price is measured on a vertical axis and quantity is measured on a horizontal axis. And that sweet spot, right where they intersect, is where the magic happens. A demand curve shows the relationship between the price of a product and the quantity demanded. Just like a supply curve, price is on the vertical axis and quantity is on the horizontal axis. The demand curve moves to the left if the price goes down, and it moves to the right. That means demand is going up. Thank you.
Good night, citizens of America. Thank you for choosing Box News.